Good.
Hi everybody, my name is Cheick. Today we'll be talking about Egyptian pyramids. So before I start, I need to ask you a few questions. Uh, how old do you guys think those pyramids are? As Egyptian?
32. You guys know how old they're? If I guess, I'd say like 5,000 years. 5,000 years.
Right,
Wild, dude.
right. So sometimes we have to think how 5,000 years ago people can just build something and it's still standing out right now. So here's the important parts. So over the 200 years, and we just find out like they use some type of knowledge to build those pyramids. So we can think about astronomical knowledge and some type of engineering that they use. So that's the important part I will be talking about today. So um, how Egyptians use astronomical knowledge to build the pyramids. That's mean they used to have their religion based on the solar system. So that means uh, they believe and their religion was based on stars. And we do have a pictures here, and this is the three great pyramids. And those we can just notice that it's the star, the element of Orion belt.
Wow.
So
That's an actual picture?
all right. So um, this is a picture in 3D. We'll be talking about that later. So that's mean they use a lot of knowledge based on astrophysics. Um, Beside that, we do have what we call the design and the engineering for it, because those buildings are large and tall, and they are still standing up today. So how people used to just build those buildings with what we call a rich block of stones. So we can think and about those system of ramp that they use to drag blocks over, and we can think about what we call the leveling, how to just make everything stand. We are talking about the four square and the straight line that we can see here. So those are the product of precision and a lot of physics and math. So I have another question to ask you guys. Do you guys think today our building can stand out for 5,000 years?
Mm.
I don't think so.
Why?
Well, I would expect them to, because, if they did it 5,000 years ago, why shouldn't we be able to do it with the technology that we have today?
Right, right, right. So it's not only buildings. Inside the building, they talked about using some stuff like tombs and some canal inside the building, how they can explore those. So based on that, we can think about some archaeological what we call knowledge that they use, because it's not about only building those pyramids, but how they can stand for almost 5,000 years ago and how they can be useful for them. So uh, let's see here. So to recap my sketch, it's about what kind of knowledge they use to build a building. So there was astronomical knowledge, some type of engineering, and so some type of architecture. So that's why everything was made by precision. Everything was made to, in order to still have those buildings for more than 5,000 years, and order to still have them just what we call here, to have them just stand on straight line and in requirement with some physics and math. Thank you. Is there anything that you guys need to know about how they build that?
I just had a question. When you showed the stars, were you referring to they used the stars to use precision? Did that go hand in hand? Because
Yeah, that wasn't the precision. That was like based on the belief. So what's happened is the religion was based on the solar system. So what's happened is we find out like the alignment of the three great pyramids was just the same with the star alignment that used to be once within I think 2,237 years. So that's the Orion Belt. So we know that those stars used to get the same alignment once around 2,200 so we just find out and based on their religion we find out like they used to have those type of knowledge.
and how many years was it that they've been standing?
4,000 years.
4,000. Okay. Yeah, 5,000.
Yeah.
And with the other question you asked if we could build something like that today.
Right.
Do you know if we can? Do you know if we have access to that type of technology to build something that could withstand 4,000 years?
That's my last question because based on what I see, 5,000 years ago, how people can build some type of pyramid with each block of stone, and today we right now don't have those type of building. Is those people smarter than us, or the world is being declined? The world knowledge is being declined right now. That's my question for you guys.
Well, isn't it based on need? Like, do we really need pyramids like that right now?
Technically, what's happened is they did have a goal, builders not only to stand up by for their personal use and their own belief. So I think the whole purpose here is can we, with our tools right now, do that, build something that can stand for almost like 5,000 years?
I think it's very possible. It's just that I don't see why anybody would, make something like that. It would cost a lot of money, and it would have to be beneficial to something. And I think that's the reason why we don't make tombs like that anymore, or pyramids like that anymore, because of the fact that, well, there's not really used to it. If you just make a building that stands straight, that's going to fill more needs than making a pyramid. But I think if there was a reason to make one and if people wanted to, it should be possible. I don't see any reason why it shouldn't, because we have the same resources. We have more resources than they did back then, and we have better ways of measuring, to keep it straight. And so, yeah.
That's a good one. So, in recap, it's like just they made that based on their own belief and based on those purposes. Just thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you.